President Trump changed his plan to close the border last week after his advisors informed him on the economic impacts that a border closure would have on both Mexico and the United States. Here's Loaeza with the details on the impact.
Now, the president says he will give Mexico a year to end the flow of illegal drugs into the country and says that if Mexico does not cooperate, then he will put a tax on cars or close the border. We did report briefly last week on a few of the impacts that would occur if the border were to shut down, but let's take a closer look into Mexico's relationship with the United States. Mexico is the United States' second largest trading partner, and closing the border could have serious consequences on the economy, such as agriculture. The U.S. relies on Mexico for 60% of its produce, including bell peppers, squash, tomatoes, and avocados. The United States also imports more agricultural goods from Mexico than any other country, with $11.5 billion in fresh fruit and vegetables brought into the U.S. each year. A border closure could also stop car manufacturing within a week, impacting at least 1 million jobs. The U.S. auto industry sources 37% of its car parts from Mexico. The production of clothing, televisions, computers, and medical hardware would also be impacted, since these industries make their products just south of the border or source materials from Mexico. Right now, you're looking at a map of the 24 ports of entry along the southern border that extend from Brownsville, Texas to Southern California. There are dozens of border crossings where close to 500,000 people cross bridges and custom checkpoints daily. Every day, an average of 120,000 commuters, 6,000 trucks, and 63,000 pedestrians use the border gateway, many to go to and from their jobs in the U.S. Now, these are just some of the many impacts that a border closure could have on the economy, and this has certainly not been the first time that the president has threatened to close it. And amidst all of this, Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen resigned from her position in the White House on Sunday. Tomorrow will be her last day as secretary, as she will be replaced by Kevin McClellan as the acting secretary. Back to you guys at the desk.